All right, welcome to this presentation about Hinduism done by Achola David, and feel free to enjoy. We shall look at the historical background, and then we look at the core teachings or their core beliefs, and then we check their concept about the supernatural being. That is all about the Hindu religion. Background. Hinduism is considered one of the oldest religion in the world, and the founder of this religion, neither the date of its founding is not known. It is considered the way of life. Hinduism is considered as the way of life. Originally, it was known as Arya Dharma, or that is simply means the Aryan way. So today you will find that Hindus are all over the world, and they are all over. That is just a summary or brief summary of its background. And then let us check the core beliefs, or rather the teachings of this religion. You find that in respect to its teachings, it is regarded as a very complex religion. It has no specific doctrines. They say that religion is amalgam of many beliefs, and which are loosely held together. For example, it does not have a specific understanding about the origin of the universe. That is, they believe that the universe is so vast, and it can never have been created, but rather it has always existed. So that's what they teach concerning the universe. And then concerning human destiny, they have this issue of transmigration. So they teach that human beings have indefinite number of lives that is lived in a cycle. That is from birth, and then there is death, and then there is rebirth, and then there is redeath. It is in a circular movement until one attains the most liberation, the most liberation known as moksha, and then that is now like the paradise of Hindus. Now, if you attain the moksha, after that cycle, you attain you enter into the most liberation period of life, and that is like paradise to them. And then there is this teaching about social stratification. This is known as caste system. So the caste system in Hindu is like hereditary social classes which relates together, as in they are fixed, so that the classes do share themselves among themselves. So they have 5 caste systems, 5 caste classes. So one of them, they call it Brahmina, that is priest class. And then there is this one which they call Kshatriyas, that is warriors class. And then they have another one which they call Vishyas, that is traders class. And then they have Shudras, that is laborers. So you find that the classes do not mix. A Hindu is born either in one of the caste classes, and then you continue in that class with your circle of life till you attain moksha at the most ultimate liberation. And then you find that these classes defines the quality of one's status in society. You find they are very different classes. So concerning your status in the society, you belong to one of the classes. So caste system do not share anything. Like intermarriages among the castes is prohibited, and then they don't allow, even though today, as civilization has gone about or through, today classes do mixed, and then they attend almost every occasions together. Well, now, concerning their concept about the supernatural being, uh, they have no straightforward teaching about the supernatural being. Hindus teaches that uh, their teaching is vague, and of course within the same religion there is aspect of polytheism and monotheism at the same time. So the teaching is vague, and it is very unique. And then they have this unique concern uh, that it doesn't matter the unique argument which they have concerning the supernatural being is that it is not whether or not the supernatural is, or as to whether the supernatural is one, but rather the belief is that you be in oneness with that supernatural, whoever that supernatural is. So it doesn't matter whether this is the supernatural or whatever, if the supernatural is do exist or not, but what is there is that you be in one with the supernatural being. That is it, oneness with the supernatural. So they bring this philosophy of truth is one, but the wise call it by many names. Hence, in Hindu, the supernatural is both personal and impersonal, but is above all things, and those that we can see and those that we don't know. So that supernatural, again, is unquestioned, even though they have different idols or whatever, but their concept about the supernatural is that you be in oneness with that supernatural, whoever he is. So, in summary, we get very few core beliefs and teachings about the Hindu. One, there is a belief of one universe, that is the universal soul. And then there is immortal individual soul. If you check the transmigration, you find that that life cycle is continued throughout. So there is immortality of individual soul. And then there is this belief in karma. The karma is just the bad actions that affect the soul in future, depending on your deeds, whatever. Then they follow you. That is all about they believe. So you do your ways perfectly, that the gods will understand to accept you to attain that ultimate liberation of life, which is moksha, according to them. And then there is that belief in moksha. Of course, we have said it, that through that cycle of life, the life is renewed continually until that late stage. And then there is belief in that the cyclical time, no ending, that the life will continue. You finish this and then you start the life, another one, that it has no end. So some of their beliefs, or the core beliefs, or their teachings about the supernatural and concept of the universe is just that short one. Thank you very much for listening and for watching. Be blessed. Thank you.